Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to EGTV. We've been away for a couple days, but do me a favor, guys. Hit those like button, hit those subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about the content in the comment section right now. First of all, we've been linked to right and left winger Moussa Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen. We're also linked to highly touted prospect Tchouaméni from Monaco, in addition to Josh Kroenke having a fan forum speaking to the fans about summer transfer targets and other things going on in the summer. Also, Thierry Henry's comments about William Saliba has recently got him divided opinions amongst fans. But also, William Saliba, congratulations for being nominated as one of the best young players in Ligue 1. Gabriel Magalhaes has rejected a move away from Arsenal from several clubs. We're going to be talking about Lautaro Martinez possibly coming to the Premier League, and could he be coming to Arsenal? Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford could be coming to Arsenal also. Guess what? Thomas Partey could be back. And should we give Mohamed Elneny or Eddie Nketiah a new contract? Let me know in the comment section right now as we get started on today's show. Bang. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Kitty G on EGTV. Hope everybody is well. I was off the last couple days for Eid, spending some time in the family. I was in Birmingham, but yeah, I was still doing content, but just not on YouTube. I was doing a lot of stuff on TikTok. So if you guys want to check me out, you can check me out on TikTok. You can find me on Twitter. All my socials right now. I've changed the names to most of my socials. So if you guys want to find me on all my socials, just type in EGTV. Egal, and you should be able to find me on Twitter and on TikTok with EGTV Egal, right? But everything's blessed. Let's go through some of the comments. We're going to go through some of these stories today. There's so much stuff that we haven't spoken about. So we have to speak about Josh Kroenke's comments. We have to speak about Henry's comments. We have to speak about transfer targets. We have to speak about Saliba. We have to speak about so much stuff. But let's get this show started the right way. Hit those like buttons, people. It's absolutely free. And what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? If I show you guys what I'm looking at, this is ridiculous. There's so many flies. Oh my God. I've been so thrown off. Okay, let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. Yeah. How is there so many wasps? Yeah. It's ridiculous. You can hear them. There's so many of them. There's like hundreds of them. It's ridiculous. Yo, I have to show you guys. No, I can't. Anyways, let's get this show started. First topic that we're going to be discussing today is Moussa Diaby. Yes, Moussa Diaby. If you guys don't know who Moussa Diaby is, Moussa Diaby has been linked to Arsenal over the last 48 hours, and it's been a situation. It's been a situation where I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I've heard a lot about the player. I've heard a lot about this player. I've heard a lot of good things about the player. I've even seen mixtapes of the player. I've seen him play football numerous times. Even when Kai Havertz was on his team, I used to watch Bayer Leverkusen quite a bit. And I've seen enough of him to say, you know what, he's a quality player. The price tag that they want us to pay would be between 70 to 80 million pounds, right? Between 70 to 80 million pounds. And this is a guy who scored 16 goals and 13 assists in 40 appearances so far this season. So he is a quality player. That is not a question at all. He's a quality player. The question is he worth the money that we would have to fork out? Is he worth the 70? Is he worth the money that we would have to spend? So let me ask you guys right now, Moussa Diaby, is it thumbs up or thumbs down for you guys? Apparently, he would cost us around. They're saying it would cost us roughly. I've heard mixed reports, but I've heard 85. It would cost us around 85 million pounds to get the player. I know it sounds like a lot of money. So it is, because it is a lot of money. But 85 million pounds, roughly between 85 million pounds and 70, between 70 to 80. That's what they're saying. That's the ballpark figure of where they would say where they would price the player. So I'm gonna put the message in the chat right now. Let me know. Moussa Diaby is a replacement for Pepe. Could possibly be a replacement for Pepe since Pepe does not get much game time, and Moussa Diaby can play on both the left and the right. He would definitely come into the team, and he would be an upgrade on the quality that we would have right now. And I know some people had mixed reports, mixed feelings on this when I put it out in on EGTV in the thing. Let me tell you guys what some of the people were saying when I put this out on EGTV in the community page. When I put this out on the community page, I had over 140 people like the comments, and I had some people say, you know what, we should inquire on Bowen from West Ham. Some people were saying go for Bowen instead. Some people are saying Bowen's better. Some people are saying we're spending 75 million on a French Reece Nelson. That is kind of harsh. Another person said they don't want another Diaby. Someone else said they would rather go for Noah Lang. That's very true. Someone said deja vu in the sense that they're saying it could be another Pepe part 2. After signing, after knowing that we need to go after a striker this summer, it kind of doesn't make sense to go get a left winger, right winger, especially when you can go get a Gnabry, Rafinha, or other people. Diaby is a quality player. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would love to see the player at the Emirates, but I just don't know if it's that realistic. I don't know if it's a realistic signing at this moment in time. Eddie, new contract. Laka, new contract. We're gonna get into that. Don't jump ahead. Pepe ain't going anywhere. Pepe's probably not going anywhere at this moment in time. That is probably the truth. Pepe is probably not going anywhere at this moment in time. But people, do me a favor, keep hitting those like buttons. It's absolutely free. Probably better to spend that money on a Victor Osimhen or a Florian Wirtz. Yeah, Florian Witzer it does play in the same team and is a wonder kid, very highly touted, and we have scouted him. Obviously, Victor Osimhen is one of our transfer targets for the summer when it comes to that striker position. Will we get Victor Osimhen? I'm just not so sure if Victor Osimhen is going to be the guy that we end up getting. Who is going to be our new striker for Arsenal? We don't know, but at this moment in time, we are linked to a left and right winger in Diaby. Let's get into some other links. If you guys haven't seen, there's quite a few links today, so we're gonna get into all of them before we get started. The next one that we're linked to, if you guys don't know, is a right back / left back and another Scotsman. Yes, we are linked to another Scottish player. Yes, if you guys don't know who his name is Aaron. His name is Aaron Hickey. Yeah, I think it's Aaron Hickey. Yeah, Aaron Hickey. That's the guy's name. Aaron Hickey. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Aaron Hickey, if you guys don't know about him already. Aaron Hickey is a defender who can play left back and right back. His market value around 13 million, between 20 to 30 million, 13 million. That's what they're saying. So it costs us around 15 to 20 million. That's how much he would cost at this moment in time. Hickey is also currently playing in Serie A. He's playing for Bologna, the team that formerly had our current right back in Tomiyasu. Obviously, we have a good relationship with Bologna since we've just bought in Tomiyasu for a decent price. He is playing in the Serie A this season. Hickey is a versatile left back who can play right and left. He's two-footed. He's really good. And reports are saying if we were to get him, he would push Kieran Tierney for that left back spot going forward. He seems to be a very, very good quality of a player. And more links than Link Up TV. Yo, you guys are funny. Egal, if Pepe ain't going anywhere, why can we get him more game time? Honestly, Blaze, that is something we have to ask Mikel Arteta. But please try to keep it on the topic. What do you guys think about Hickey? Let me know what you guys think about Hickey. Only Hickey Arteta is getting is off Xhaka, his lover. Yeah, you guys are too much with this Xhaka stuff. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Come on, guys. We only have 4 likes right now. What's going on? What's going on? How do we have 21 of you guys in the chat and we only have 4 likes? That you could do much better than that. Hit that like button right now. It's absolutely free and it doesn't cost you an absolute thing, right? But yeah, let's continue. So let me give you guys a little bit more of the backstory of this kid. He's currently 19 years old, would cost us between 15 to 20 million pounds. His name's Aaron Hickey. He's a left back, right back, versatile winger who can offer some similar to like a Cedric, where he could play on both wings if need be. He would be left back cover for Kieran Tierney, and this would mean he would take the spot of Nuno Tavares in the side. Nuno Tavares has shown to be a defensive liability at times and kind of raw. So it's good to get another cover. And this would now cover both sides, left and right, in the situation where we need somebody with dynamism. And he is very good attacking wise also. I've spoken to a friend of mine who watches the Serie A quite regularly, and he told me he is a very good option. And he even told me he would push Kieran Tierney out of the side at certain times. So let's see if the Scotsman does come to the Emirates. As you guys know, every time a player is linked to Napoli, they tend to come to Arsenal. So today we've heard that he is linked to Napoli. So that is the situation. Let me know what you guys think about this guy right here. Someone says, why does he look like David Beckham's son? He kind of does look like David Beckham's son. That is true. More links than Link Up TV. The only Hickey... Yo, we've already spoken about that. Good versatility, definitely very good versatility. Do me a favor, guys. Keep smashing that like button. It's absolutely free. Hit those like buttons as we are live right now. Let's see what you guys had to say when I put this out there. So when I put this out there, there was a couple comments that came in. I'm going to show you guys what comments you guys made. As you guys know, we have the community page on EGTV. Every time there's a link, we put stuff on the community page. E-Boss said, Scottish left backs. I like Scottish. Scotland is known for having good left backs. Definitely are. Kieran Tierney and Robertson. Basically, Bologna is Arsenal's feeder club now, says Alex. Not a better. There's no better options out there, says Dog Life. Gunner9 says, stop. Mikel Arteta wants the Mikel Arteta what spokesperson for Arsenal. I'm so confused what you're talking about there. Here we got Will Wallace saying, I watch him from Hearts as a young boy. He's different gravy. His awareness, his positioning, his maturity, good for a young. But going to Italy the past few years, he's going to get better and better. Kieran Tierney will have a real battle on his hands when he is fit, and Kieran Tierney is class 2. So that is high praise from Wallace right there, just to show you guys what some of you guys said in the EGTV community. There we go. We got Gio here saying, Aaron Hickey is a baller. He has the pace and he is getting better game by game, getting better by game. He has also played well against Serie A's big teams. There you go. I don't get excited about transfers until I see them wearing the Arsenal shirt. Watch out for wasps. Yeah, man, there's some crazy level of wasps. I don't know what the hell's going on. Egal, did you hear about the Athletic rumor about Kieran Tierney? Did you hear about the rumor about Kieran Tierney and the captaincy? No, I haven't. What rumor about Kieran Tierney and the captaincy? I'm going to have to find out about this. Let's see. So you said KT, Arsenal captain. Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on with Kieran Tierney and the captaincy. Kieran Tierney. April 6th, Arsenal captain conflict rages between frontrunner Kieran Tierney and Odegaard. Yeah, I see. This was in April, though. These articles came out in April. I seen reports coming out in April that they were kind of confused around who's going to be the next Arsenal captain, if it's going to be Kieran Tierney or if it's going to be Martin Odegaard. Those seem to be the two front runners on who's going to end up being the captain. Who would you prefer to be the Arsenal captain? Would you want Martin Odegaard to be the next Arsenal captain, or would you want Kieran Tierney to be the next Arsenal captain? Let me know right now, guys. Let me know right now. Also, guys, don't forget to smash those like buttons. It is absolutely free. It does not cost you an absolute penny. We currently have 10 likes. You can keep hitting those like buttons, and we'll see how far we get at the end of the show. I'll definitely probably put out the link for some of you guys to call in a bit, but just let me get through all the stories before we wrap up. The next topic that I'm going to put in the thing, I put it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the Arsenal captaincy. Who's going to be? I just put in the message. Why doesn't Arsenal make a play for James Justin from Leicester? Because Leicester are notoriously known for holding on to their players and making you pay an absurd amount of money for any target that you have. Tomiyasu would got 4 different what? Okay, let's go on to the next topic. The next topic, I honestly don't know how much I believe this one. But this next one is kind of crazy. Yeah. This is a guy who's been linked to every single major club. Manchester City, he's been linked to Chelsea, he's been linked to Liverpool, he's been reportedly that his deal is done with Liverpool. There's been so much stuff about Tchouaméni. So let's just entertain it for a second, right? So the reports are saying that Arsenal are interested in Tchouaméni. Yes, Arsenal are interested in Tchouaméni. Apparently, Arsenal have entered the race for Tchouaméni, according to Damasio. Yes, Damasio. Probably not the most reliable source in Italy, but you could check out Fabrizio Romano obviously first. But when it comes to transfer news, people kind of trust them. So let's see what he has to say. Liverpool, Manchester United, Real Madrid are also in for the Frenchman, but Arsenal are possibly looking at the opportunity of signing him. Obviously, what would we be able to offer him? If we did secure Champions League football, we'd be able to offer him Champions League football. If we did secure Champions League football, we'd be able to offer him a starting spot or a place in the starting 11, where if he went to Liverpool, he'd be fighting for his place. Manchester United, he'd probably walk into that team. Real Madrid, he'd probably be sitting off the bench and coming off here and there. Where if he's coming for sporting reasons and to win, probably not. Arsenal's not your first choice. But if you're coming for an exciting project and a stepping stone to your next phase in your career, maybe then he would be coming. But this is a quality player who has potential, world-class potential as he grows. He's only 22 years old, and reports are saying he would cost between 40 to 60 million pounds. Now, I know Tchouaméni is very unrealistic to happen. It's very, very unrealistic to happen, in my opinion. It's not. It's most likely he's probably going to end up at another club like Liverpool or Real Madrid. But with Liverpool, Real Madrid, all these clubs pushing for him, it's very unlikely that Arsenal are going to get Tchouaméni. But of course, this is the type of player that would excite me. This is the type of player that would solve a lot of our problems. This is the type of player that if we did get him in, I would be very, very, my head would be turned. I would be paying attention. And this would be a statement signing if we could get him in. But yeah, Liverpool are looking for a third midfielder to be a regular starter. They think they currently don't have Thiago, Fabinho, then the third midfielder. So maybe Tchouaméni would be that guy. But in my opinion, if we got a Tchouaméni and we had Thomas Partey, Tchouaméni, Odegaard, that would be fire. That would be fire. But I don't know. Egal, also remember Koundé has an same agent as Tchouaméni. Interesting. So are you trying to say they're both going to go to Chelsea? I don't know. Let me know, guys, what you guys think about Tchouaméni to Arsenal. Is it even a possibility? I think he's going to probably end up going to Liverpool or Real Madrid. They're looking at him. It's very unlikely that this could happen. But if the opportunity arises where interest from the other clubs slow down and we have a clear shot at getting him, you wrap him up and you get it done as quick as possible. Even if you don't have a striker, if you can get Tchouaméni in, this is a midfielder that you could have in your midfield for the next 5 years. No problem asked, in my opinion. He is an absolute worldie of a midfielder. Tchouaméni is a baller. And every single one of us here knows if we could get in a Tchouaméni, we should do it like this, in a heartbeat. We should get it done in a heartbeat. But we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see what happens. Fabinho, Thiago, Tchouaméni, damn, this would be scary. Definitely would be, Blaze. Definitely would be. Arsenal should have outbidded Bayern for Gravenberch. The thing about Gravenberch is once a player is linked to Bayern, they don't really like. If Bayern turn your head, you don't lose. Bayern don't lose transfer targets to people that outbid them. Usually, that transfer target is so set on going to Bayern that they would rather go to Bayern for a cheaper price than even go somewhere else for a more expensive transfer fee for their agent. Let's be honest. That is just how it works. But Tchouaméni, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I just don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think this is one that's going to happen. I think this is going to be one of those ones that probably does not happen. But it would be nice. It would honestly, I would love it. I would absolutely love it if we could get a Tchouaméni in at Arsenal. I would absolutely love it. But will it happen? Probably not. Is it something that I would love for it to happen? I would absolutely love it. I would absolutely love it if this could happen. But will it happen? Probably not. That's just the reality. That's just the reality. I'm sorry to dampen the mood, guys, but yeah, it's just looking very unlikely that it's not going to be something that is going to happen overnight. And we're going to continuously hear links to all these players, every single player under the sun. And Tchouaméni is just one of those other players that we've been linked to. That I'm sorry to dampen your moods, but I don't know if we can get it. But if we could get it, whew, I believe. But if we don't get it, what are you going to do? I heard Basuma turned down Liverpool in January, a window, wanted Arsenal in the summer. I don't think we're going for Basuma. Egal, both UCL finalists want Tchouaméni. It's unlikely. I said it. It's very unlikely that we're going to get him, especially with that Liverpool and Real Madrid both wanting him. And this Real Madrid team that's in the final is going to be getting Mbappe in the summer. It's mad. It's actually mad. Anyways, let's get on to the next story. Let's get on to the next story, and let's just stop this for a second. Thomas Partey. What is the likelihood of Thomas Partey returning? What is the likelihood of Thomas Partey returning in time for the end of the season? What is the likelihood? Because if Thomas Partey returns somehow in time before the end of the season, this could be a game changer. Yes, a game changer. This could change the game. If Thomas Partey returns before the end of the season, ladies and gentlemen, this could be a situation where AS Green is reliable. She knows everything. Big up, Man City fan. DiMaggio is a fraud. Okay, 15%. What is that? 15% what? 15% for what? I'm so confused. Partey, Rocky Balboa is getting fit for the fight. Definitely. Yo, guys, what do you think do you guys think, let me know right now, do you believe we can get Thomas Partey back before the end of the season? Or should we just let him rest for the rest of the season? Because if he misses the North London derby, do we really need him for the last two games versus Newcastle and Everton? Why risk him? If he's not back for the North London derby and he's not fully fit for the North London derby, why rush him back? Why rush him back for the rest of the season? Arteta's going to rush him. 15% for Thomas Partey to be fit before the end of the season. Careless if he comes back and just another squad player. I think Mohamed Elneny has been doing a good job, but I think Thomas Partey should stay out of the side until he's fully fit. You don't want to injure him for the future. We have an important season next season where hopefully we'll be in the Champions League. And if we re-injure or re-aggravate that injury, it would just piss me off even more. Why would you risk that? Why would you risk re-aggravating or re-injuring him for a game against Newcastle or Everton on the last couple of days of the season? It just makes no sense. Just makes no sense in my opinion. I don't think that's the smartest thing to do. Personally, I'm okay with just giving him the rest of the season off to rehabilitate his injury, and I'm not too worried about my man. I'm just saying, you know what? Just rehabilitate your injury, and don't worry. Don't worry. Rehabilitate your injury and just relax. Take your time and kick back as we wrap up the season. Because of course, there's nothing you can do at this moment in time. You're injured. You're injured, and we can't just force a guy who's injured to play. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to force a guy who's injured to play. Let him get fully fit before we put him back out there, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just my take. I've noticed Elneny on the pitch. I don't notice Partey. Ooh, there you go. So you're saying Elneny can do the job. Pep rushed Walker back. Now he's out. Don't gamble, Egal. Definitely, definitely. Walker wasn't fit yet. Pep insisted to play. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. Ooh, that could cost you in the league now. That could cost you in the league. Definitely don't want it. Do we think we are going to sign Jesus? You know what? This is a good segue. This is a good segue into the Gabriel Jesus topic. Let's get into the Gabriel Jesus topic, because if you guys don't know, certain Pep Guardiola was speaking about Gabriel Jesus, and he was speaking about the possibility of Arsenal signing Gabriel Jesus and everything else and all that, and the possibility of Gabriel Jesus leaving. And it seems like he kind of likes Gabriel Jesus around the squad, and he kind of likes him as a squad member. I'm not sure if he wants to get rid of him anymore. I'm not 100% sure if he wants to get rid of Gabriel Jesus, but it's not up to him. It's up to Gabriel if he wants to leave. If Gabriel Jesus wants to leave, Pep won't be able to stop him, in the sense that Gabriel Jesus might want to leave for the good of his own career to get more game time. And if he wants to leave to get more game time, then Pep really won't be able to stop him. But the reports are saying that Pep is keen on not letting Gabriel Jesus go to Arsenal. If Gabriel Jesus leaves, he doesn't want him to go to obviously not a competitor at this moment in time, but he doesn't want him to go to another team within the Premier League. Reports are saying that Pep Guardiola is keen on not letting Gabriel Jesus go to Arsenal. He doesn't want him to go to Arsenal. I think maybe he sees that he's very good quality player, and he could help us a lot more than what he's currently doing. And Arsenal have delivered a big blow, they say, as Pep Guardiola says, I don't want him to leave Man City. He does not want him to leave Man City. He does not want him to leave Manchester City. But this is just a thing managers say in interviews. His exact quotes were, he literally said that. He literally said, what did he say? He said he will stay because it's difficult to find a player like him. Manchester City does not need to sell players in order to fund other transfers for players, specifically speaking about making funds for Erling Haaland. And when speaking, he said, it depends on Jesus at the end if he is okay with less playing time with Haaland coming in. It depends on the situation. No way he spoke about Haaland. No way he actually spoke about Haaland. No. I don't think these are Pep's quotes. I think he was not referring to Haaland. He was saying he's okay with him playing less minutes with somebody else coming in. I don't think he actually said the words Haaland. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you guys Pep? Yeah, Jesus is calling Pep. Yeah, Jesus wants to leave. Yeah, I know Jesus wants to leave. The thing is, Jesus wants to leave. Pep doesn't want Jesus to leave, or he's pretending he doesn't want him to leave so he can get something out of him until the end of the season. I don't know. Let me know, guys. I'm going to give you guys a second. Let me know. What do you think the likelihood odds of Arsenal getting Gabriel Jesus is? Let me know right now, guys. All right. Yeah, let me know right now, guys, in the comment section. What do you guys think? And also, Guys, hit those like buttons. It's absolutely free. And we only got 13 of you guys hitting that like. Come on, we got almost 40 of you guys. You could easily get it over 20 right now. Just smash that like button. It's absolutely free. I'm confused why it takes so much effort for you guys to smash that like button. Yo, One Touch TV, bro. If you want to jump on, the link is in the comments. You guys want to jump on for the rest of the show. The link is in the comments right there. You guys can jump in, and we can get some of you guys calling in now, since it is that part of the show. 30 minutes in, and we've covered most of the crazy stuff. But let's just before we get into anything else, let me know what do you think about Gabriel Jesus? The possibilities. Let me know right now, because we got a couple more things to get off our chest before we keep moving. Next, if you guys don't know, Bernd Leno will be leaving the club. Yes, Leno will be leaving the club. No surprises here that Leno will be leaving the club. The surprise to me is Leno is an outstanding professional, and if it comes to the last game day and top four is wrapped up, I personally would give Ramsdale the day off, and I would let Bernd Leno have a good goodbye to the fans and goodbye to the club, and let him just play the last game against Everton at home. If it's a meaningless game and top four is already wrapped up, let's play it. Let him play, because this is the man who organizes the family stuff for tickets for all the players. This is the man who's the actual captain behind the scenes and does a lot of the captaincy work that a captain should be doing. He's the one that finds the players. This is the guy who does all the backroom stuff. So I think Bernd Leno, credit to him, good servant of the club. He's been professional the whole time, even though Ramsdale's taken his spot. And when he first came in, Petr Cech had his spot in the team, and he's only been the starting goalkeeper for like 2 years, and he was quite decent in those time while he was the starting goalkeeper. So credit to Bernd Leno. Give him a good sending off, and yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say. What do you guys say? Because I think give him a good little sending off, and let him go on and say goodbye in a nice way. That's honestly that's what I think. But yeah, smash the like button for Bernd Leno right now. What a outstanding professional he has been in his time at Arsenal. And some people, you can't say the same thing about some other people. For example, you can't say Lucas Torreira has been the most outstanding professional when he was throwing up a stink and wanting to leave to go back to South America or to go back to Italy. And now that he's in Italy, he's enjoying himself. He is actually enjoying himself. And it looks like Arsenal will be selling Lucas Torreira in the upcoming summer. Yes, Lucas Torreira will most likely be sold. And this is good. This is good news. Arsenal will make a good little buck from Lucas Torreira, and he will end up going, and he won't end up having to stress himself any further. Lucas Torreira will most likely be sold to Fiorentina, and he's been playing outstandingly well for Fiorentina, scoring goals, impacting games, playing the 90 minutes for majority of these games, and not really getting too much time off the pitch. He's been very integral for that team, and it looks like they're most likely going to buy him. In addition to other players that will most likely be sold, if you guys don't know, Hector Bellerin is another one that will most likely be sold in the upcoming summer. Yes, Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin has recently gone back to his boyhood club in Real Betis. Hector Bellerin has been an outstanding signing for Real Betis, being their key right back throughout this run where they've won the Copa del Rey. And this is the first trophy they've won in like 17 years or something like that, or whatever. And the first time they've ever won the Copa del Rey. And if you guys don't know, this is actually his boyhood club. This is crazy. I didn't know this. I found this out recently, that Hector Bellerin's boyhood club is Real Betis, and this rumor seems like Hector Bellerin will most likely be staying over there in Spain, and he will not be coming back to the Emirates after his loan spell. They will most likely be buying him, and we will then be buying more fullback cover to replace some of the money that's gone outgoing. We're going to now bring in an incoming signing for this upcoming summer. That is good news in my opinion. Really good news. Really good news that we're able to get a sale off Hector Bellerin. But yeah, now I got another question for you guys. Another question in the question box. It is time. Would you give Mohamed Elneny or Eddie Nketiah a new deal? It's not my question. Just understand that. This is just a genuine question. Big up Lenny in the house. My brother Lenny in the house doing his thing. Big up Lenny. By the way, you guys voted for Odegaard as captain. Pretty convincingly too. 63% voted for Odegaard as captain. But yeah, let's talk about this right here. Would you give Mohamed Elneny or Eddie Nketiah a new deal? Let me know in the comment section, because rumors were swirling around of the possibility of giving Mohamed Elneny or Eddie Nketiah a new deal. And I want to know what your stances are on this topic right here. Would you guys be willing to give a new deal to Mohamed Elneny or Eddie Nketiah? I personally, mixed feelings. I definitely wouldn't give a new deal to Eddie unless it's like a 1-year deal or something like that. And I don't think he would accept that. Personally, I think Mikel Arteta is trying to make a last-minute push to give Elneny a new deal and to give Eddie Nketiah a new deal. As we did hear, I think it was the other day, that he's trying to give the two of them a new deal. Personally, I think Mohamed Elneny is maybe worth a new deal, where Eddie I would get rid of, because he has no if we keep him and we sign him down to a new deal and he doesn't get game time, what's the whole point of keeping him? I get it, you can keep him and try to sell him for more money, but realistically, just let him go and let's get somebody else in. I like Eddie. I think he's okay. I think he's a really good player, in the sense that, like, he's a young academy player who hasn't been given a lot of time, and he's been performing quite well over the last couple of weeks. But for the level and standard that we need to get to, is it a good idea to have Eddie Nketiah starting in the Champions League for us next season? Probably not. If we're in the Europa League or we're in the Conference League and he's a squad player, yeah, but I don't even want to keep him. I personally think Eddie Nketiah, you came through the academy. You probably are going to end up going to a Crystal Palace or West Ham or something like that, a team lower down the table who's not competing for as much as us. And it would be better for his career, in my opinion. It would be better for him as a player overall, and it would just be better for him overall. But when it comes to Mohamed Elneny is a good servant for the club. Mohamed Elneny, whenever he plays, he doesn't put a foot wrong. He gets 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10s. As a fifth choice, is he a decent option? Possibly. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go through some of your comments right now. Let me know what you guys think. Some people are saying I would give Elneny the captain. You're funny. Yes, Elneny for the culture. No for Eddie. He needs a fresh start. There you go. Yes, of course. Deals for both. Interesting. I would sell Elneny. Yo, what are you saying, bro?
Oh yeah, now how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Talk to me. Tell me about this topic. What do you think? Would you give Elneny or Mohamed Elneny or Eddie Nketiah a new deal?
When it comes to some people say the most informed Egyptian in the Premier League right now. I'm not one of them, but some people are saying that. Mo
Someone said, "What's
Elneny.
wrong with your accent?" What do you mean? What's
What do
wrong
you
with my
mean?
accent? No, maybe I'm sick, guys. So my nasally voice today. Like, sorry about that.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Do I
But
sound
yeah,
different or something?
you sound the same to me.
Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. But I honestly don't know what's wrong with my accent. I'll take that as a compliment. Maybe I sound sexy. Anyways,
Yeah.
you're gonna say?
Yeah, I was saying. Wait, big up EGTV. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Come on, guys. We only have 19 likes. We have 54 of you guys. Hit that like button right now.
hit
Stop being
that shit.
freeloaders. It's
Hit
free.
that.
Anyways,
So
go ahead, bro. What are you
Elneny,
saying?
look like we're looking to be in 4 competitions next season. So I don't know how much surgery is going to be done on the team, but I can't see us bringing in 7 or 8 players, which we might need. So someone like Elneny, who he doesn't really care how many minutes you give him, just the fact he's involved in the squad and he'll play whenever we need him to play. We know what to expect from him. He's going to pass it sideways, not take any risks, but he's a solid player to come in for like the for maybe small competition in Europe or Carling Cups and and FA Cup games. So I'd give Elneny, I wouldn't mind him having like a 2-year extension. But in terms of Eddie, thank you very much for what you've done lately, Eddie. But I want this to be Eddie Nketiah's farewell tour. Let him sign out on a high, score a couple more goals. I just don't think he's progressed the way we wanted him to. Even though he's looked good recently, and I don't think it's because he's a really good player he's looked good. It's because we just needed something new to look at. Because Laka was just doing higgy hagga and not really creating chances. But if he was the striker we wanted, he would have scored one of those chances against West Ham, innit? Let's be real. But big him up from what he's doing now. But I think this needs to be the farewell tour for Eddie, man.
Yeah, man. This is the last dance for Eddie, as my guy just said. Last dance for Eddie. Okay, so let's go on to the next topic. We've already spoken about some of them, so I'm not going to go back and touch on Tchouaméni and these guys again. Sorry about that, bro. You just jumped in a little too late. Let's get into the next one. Did you hear about Gabriel Magalhaes? What happened?
No, what happened with him?
Apparently, Manchester United. No worries. Apparently, Manchester United and these mans were trying to sniff around and sign him this upcoming summer, and he told everyone, beat it. He's like, I'm comfortable at Arsenal. I'm not going nowhere. Inter Milan, AC Milan, whoever you guys are who are trying to come sign me in this upcoming summer, I'm turning it all down because I'm happy at Arsenal and I want to stay at Arsenal. That's the report that came out. Let me show you the exact report and what it said. Where is it? Let me show you. Where is it? Oh no, that's not it. Here it is. So reports are saying Gabriel Magalhaes is now happy at Arsenal despite the interest from Juventus, Barcelona, and Manchester United. This came from Ryan Taylor Sports, and obviously Gabriel Magalhaes just hit the winner against West Ham, and is in good spirits. So this is some positive news. Arsenal don't seem to be losing their best players, and we're comfortably keeping him. And people are talking about him possibly being a starter, a bench player for Saliba. I don't care. The most important thing is we hold on to our players. And when Barcelona come knocking, Juventus come knocking, these teams come knocking, unless it's ridiculous amount of money, you don't sell them. You hold on to them. You keep them. And you say, you know what? We're not selling unless it's something that's unreasonable where we have to sell.
Real talk. And I remember being in a spaces with you a couple of weeks ago where someone said that Arsenal were a selling club or whatever. We've not changed. But if you look at the last few years, we don't need to sell our biggest players anymore. And it looks like we have players in our squad that want to be at the club. They wear their heart on their sleeve. Gabriel, he's had a indifferent kind of season for me. I thought he was on track to be the best defender for Arsenal this season, but I think Ben White has kind of taken that over because he still has some weird moments in games, some flashes where he does some madness. I think Ben's a little bit calmer than he is, but I think next season him and Saliba are going to be battling for that first place. I thought it would have been Saliba and Ben White, but as the season has progressed, I think Ben White's role in the side is more guaranteed than Gabriel right now, man. I don't know if you agree.
No, I definitely do agree, but we're just gonna move this on because there's so much that I need to cover before we go.
All good.
Next one is Lautaro Martinez. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. People in the chat, let me know. Lautaro Martinez, is it a thumbs up or is it a thumbs down? Because for me, everyone's telling me this is their number one option. This is this guy. This is that guy. And for me, bro, I like Lautaro. I think he's good, but I don't know. I feel mixed. I don't know what I want. I don't know if he's the guy, but he does look quality. He's a step above everything we currently have in our options. And is he better than Ivan Toney? He's done it in the Champions League, of course he is. Is he better than friggin' Osimhen? Yes, he is. Is he better than Darwin Núñez? Yes, he is. Is he better than all the options that we currently have out there? Yes, he is. It's now coming down to the price.
But let me give you a but there you go. He might be better in terms of quality than some of those names that you mentioned, but is he better for Arsenal than some of these players you mentioned? Because if we look at his career over the last 4 years, he's used to playing in a 2. Arsenal don't play in a 2. So yeah, all good and well him being better as a striker than these players, but we don't play the same as he does. So I don't want it to be another situation with like Aubameyang. He was a quality striker, but he just didn't play well to Arteta's system. As we've seen in a different system, he's scoring goals again. So as much as I like this idea as a player, this might sound controversial. Don't kill me in the comments, but I would rather take Gabriel Jesus and Darwin Núñez together than even pursue this Martinez guy, because Gabriel Jesus can play anywhere in the front three, and Núñez is used to playing leading the line as well. So for Arsenal, those two are a better option for me than Martinez. I don't know what you think, though. Personally,
we got Tommy in the house. Tommy, what do you say?
I'm all right. How you guys been? You guys good?
I'm doing good, man. Just before you go, let me tell the people, smash that like button, people. We currently are on 25 likes. We could do much better than that. We can at least get it to 30 in the next couple minutes. But yeah, Dizzy's in the house telling people smash that like button. Tammy, Abraham, and Jesus. Yo, what do you think about Lautaro Martinez, Tommy?
Baller. Can link up the play. Holding up the ball. He's strong, good in the air. He's clinical, and he's really, really strong. That's a striker I'll definitely want, man. Him and Hutchinson or Darwin Núñez. But yeah, I'll take Lautaro Martinez. Having a good season for Inter Milan. Won the league with them last season, so he's having a good season with them again.
But Tommy, do you not think he's good in a two? We don't play with two up the top, man.
I get that. We don't
struggle.
I get that. We play 4-2-3-1, and obviously we don't play 4-4-2 anyway. But let's see. But I don't think he can play as a lone striker. I don't think that will suit to his play. But yeah, and we'll see in it. But because we play 4-2-3-1 in it, so and him as a lone striker, I don't know how that's gonna work. But we have to find some way to do it as well. But I'll still take him anyway. He's actually quality, man.
Okay.
No, it's undeniable his quality.
Going from that, people are saying Victor Osimhen, people are saying Jesus and Tammy. I hear you guys. Ben White's fit. Is Ben White fit for the Leeds game? I have not seen anything on Ben White's fitness updates. So I'll keep you updated once we find out more information on that. The next one, I think this is a unanimous no. Am I right? Unanimous no?
Rashford. I rate Rashford. He's just not having a good season, but he's not a bad player. Like, I wouldn't mind.
I'm saying hell no, personally.
Would he leave Man United though? Like, because he's gonna play under Ten Hag, a quality manager Ten Hag next season.
I'm a no, but I just want you to hear me out, Egal, for 1 second. I am a no, but with that being said, Marcus Rashford is definitely a talented footballer. That's there's no doubt there, right? Some say I may think that a new environment, getting out of Manchester, having a different manager behind him. Again. Like I don't know if that's maybe what he needs. Maybe he's just done at United. Because I believe if he stays at United another season, we could have another Dele Alli on our hands. Do you get what I'm saying? But if someone plucks him now, where he's still raw and still got a chance to restart his career, I don't know, man. It could work, bro, because he can play across the front three too. I don't know. I'm a no, but I wouldn't be completely upset with it. I wouldn't be completely.
I don't think he'll leave in it because Ten Hag's coming next season and he's gonna obviously play under a good manager in Ten Hag. So I don't think he'll come. Like, no offense, but why would he want to come and play under a novice? Let's be real. He's going to play under Ten Hag.
Bro, can you stop for a second and just actually think about what you just said? Why would a player want to leave friggin' Manchester United currently to come to Arsenal, a club that actually develops youngsters? And this guy has not developed at all for the past 5 years. I don't even want the guy.
He's 24. He's 24 anyway. So yeah.
I don't even want the guy. But I know for a fact if he came to Arsenal, his development would get better than it is currently at Manchester United. Yeah. They don't develop players at Manchester United.
I think he should stay and just work on with Ten Hag when he comes next season. I think he will flourish under Ten Hag next season.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if he flourishes under Ten Hag. Another player who's Arsenal player, Omar Hutchinson, is going on loan to Reading. What do you think about this? Is that a good loan for him next season?
I like it because he's a definite talent. I just think he needs to bulk up and going into them lower divisions where it's a lot of a physical game. I think that'll do him good, man. I hope he stays for the whole year. and plays a lot of minutes, I think he'll do him good for the up and coming season. A great talent, and I've seen him quite a few times.
And he's only 18. Like, I can tell he's going to be a good future for us in a few years. Like, obviously next season we can give him, like, if he does well on then we can give him obviously we should definitely give him a chance next season, see how we do as well. But yeah, I think he's going to be the one for the future for us,
Boom. That I like those comments. I personally think he is definitely. I personally do think he's definitely one of those guys for the future. And the next thing that I'm about to show you guys is the Henry comments. Have you guys seen it?
Nah, what did he say?
Have you guys seen it? No?
Nah, I haven't seen it, bro.
Okay, let
Live
me
on
show you guys.
EGTV, bro.
Let me show you guys right now what Henry said. So I'm gonna put us in the small corner so we can watch it live. Let me know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Is it better? Are we blocking the subtitles?
No, you're not, man.
Okay. So how I imagine the rest is it's really a shame, he said, right? He said it's really a shame to talk about what happened at Arsenal, I found. When he's talking about Saliba. I know what the boy is about. Not 1 second. I know what the boy is about, but at some point they have to allow him to make errors. He left before any errors. He could. Basically they didn't even give him a chance to compete for his place, right? So now let's talk about it again. One of what he will be able to do here and what he is doing is extraordinary. So he's talking about what he's doing currently is extraordinary in France and rewarding him with the selection for the French team, obviously. So here is now he belongs to Arsenal. I did not know where he will end up. He did not want to say. We saw it was a little difficult for him to be able to express himself on this. Obviously, he didn't want to get into too much details. Personally, he could easily have been in the Arsenal group after starting. I'm not Mikel Arteta. I found it difficult for him as well. He responded well, and that's the most important thing. So Thierry Henry's comments have been very much been criticized. His comments have been criticized. His comments of Mikel Arteta have been criticized by the fan base. The fan base have found his comments of a little bit negative, very negative, and a little bit more like harsh on Mikel. Like they find.
In terms of the comments, at the end of the day, Henry's a legend, man.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone. He's always going to be a legend. So there's nothing the guy can really say for me to change that opinion. But with that being said, I think with these comments, he's kind of doing the most, man. He's doing the most.
He's saying the truth, man, about this manager. Saliba should be in this. Saliba should be in this team for me. He should be in this team.
But look, hear me out.
This manager has frozen him. Go on.
Hear me out, though. The last 2 years at Arsenal, like, let's be honest, even though now we're on a good trajectory, we've been a mess back behind the scenes. We've had leaks, we've had players there are a lot of cliques in the team. And for a young player, being at Arsenal in that environment, it could have been a bit toxic for him and it could have prevented his progression. So I like the fact that Arteta kind of took him out of that and said, you know what? You're probably not even going to play a lot of games here. Take you out of that. Go to France, an environment that you're used to. Play a lot of minutes. Get your confidence. And now, look at the environment that he's coming back to. He's coming back to a team we're buzzing, full of people with a good engine, good youth team players coming through. And he's about to come back to a team that is excited because, let's be honest, we're going to get top four, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So he's coming back to a top four side. So the environment is better. And he is, I think he's now at a position where he's confident and good enough to be challenging for the first team. So I hear what Henry's saying, But there's so many benefits to what's happened with Saliba over the last 2 years for me personally.
Yeah, he's a baller, but but loaning him out 3 times, like that's not good, bro. He should be in this twice. He should be in this team now because this guy is balling. Him and Guendouzi, they're balling out in Marseille. So why both of them should be in this team now?
Yo, guys, long story short, let me just play it one more time, and you guys can see. You could read it. Could you read it? Because I was struggling.
Yeah. I heard what he said.
1 second. Do you want it full speed or no?
Any speed, bro.
Don't mind, bro.
Okay, let's get this going again. Just so everyone can see it. Let's just see it. Here we go. So let me know when you're ready. Go ahead.
Go on.
Yo, you there? Touch that.
Yeah.
One touch.
Yeah. Well, I'm here. Go for it. Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Oh, I imagine the rest is it's really a shame to talk about what happened at Arsenal. I found that I know what the boy is about. Oh, wow, it's going quite quickly. At some point, they have. Yeah, this is long. At some point, they've not allowed him to make an error. He left before an error. Didn't even have the chance to compete for a place. So let's not talk about it again. Oh, mate, this is going too quickly for me, mate.
No worries. Basically,
but the gist of what he's saying is that Arteta has let him go without giving him a chance to make any mistakes at Arsenal yet. And even though he's had a chance to play at Marseille, it would have been nice to have given him a chance to be integrated into the first team. That's the gist I got.
Personally, I don't find anything wrong with people criticizing Henry when they disagree with his opinion. Okay? Where I am upset is it almost seems like if you are Mikel Arteta out, anything Henry says bad about any criticism Henry has, people jump on and they use it as something to beat the manager with. And people who are backing Mikel Arteta find it as an opportunity to make fun of Henry. And I don't think we should ever make fun of the man's legacy and what he's done at Arsenal. But when it comes to what his opinion is strictly as a pundit, you can criticize his opinions. This is where we have an issue in society where if somebody is such a big stature and a celebrity, you can't criticize them. You can't fault them for anything. No, that is not right. Let's be honest. If Tony Adams says something crazy, we get onto him. We say, bro, you said something crazy. You said something mad. Sure. Emmanuel Petit, he says something crazy every couple weeks. We get onto him. There's certain people like Ian Wright who always are positive about Arsenal and the fan base loves him. And certain fans, they don't like him. There's always going to be people you don't agree with. There's always going to be people you don't get along with. There's always going to be people that you disagree with their opinion. Right now, what he said, he was passionate. He knows Saliba's family. He's spoken to Saliba on numerous occasions, and he feels like Saliba cannot fully express himself on how he feels about the situation at Arsenal. And for him to tell me that, it just tells me that there's some stuff that we don't know. And that's just the reality. And we want more clarity. We want more honesty. I don't think anything he said is wrong. The only issue is Henry has shown that he's been very negative about Arsenal for his whole time period over Mikel Arteta's time span. The consistency to how he felt when Arsene Wenger was in charge is not there for me. When Arsene Wenger was in charge, he was not consistently negative. When Unai Emery was in charge, he was not consistently negative. Now that Mikel Arteta has been in charge, he's been consistently negative. Is it because he doesn't trust Mikel Arteta, or is it just because there's something deeper that we don't know? I don't know. But he's now back at the club. He's recently gone to the game that I was at against Manchester United. He was there, and he was part of the crowd. He's showing that he's being more involved in the club now. Maybe he's going to change his tune once we're in the Champions League and we finally get top 4. But he was one of the people who said we weren't going to get top 4. He didn't believe we could do it. So,
do you know what it is?
I'm going to criticize him as a man, as an Arsenal legend. His legacy as Arsenal is untouched. No one can ever take it away from him. The best player in Premier League history. as a pundit. Don't mix up what he says as a pundit as what he says as a player. You can fairly criticize Arsene Wenger. You can fairly criticize anybody who's an Arsenal legend if you disagree with them without going disrespectful. That's where people are too much.
Egal, in terms of Henry, right? He definitely did criticize Wenger towards the end and Emery as well. But I agree, he's definitely increased his level since Arteta's been there. But you got to also take into consideration Henry he's a wounded fan just like us now. Like, he's not just an ex-player or a club legend. He's a wounded fan, and he's frustrated about so many times where we built him up and then we've done nothing. And if you look at some of the fans on social media, they are like the way Henry is about Arsenal because they're just so frustrated. And I do believe things like us qualifying for the Champions League will help change his tune as well, because he is a fan, and I'm never gonna disrespect man like Henry because he's the GOAT, he's the king of Arsenal. But I think some of the comments were a little bit doing the most. But what I did take away from the comments is, as an Arsenal fan, we should be very excited about Saliba, because all these people talking about him, it must be a big baller, like, for them to be complaining and saying he should have been playing in our first team already. So I'm excited, man. And from what he said a couple of months ago about he wants to fight as a rotational player in the team, if those comments are true, I'm excited for Saliba next season, personally.
You know what else I'm excited about? This right here. Saliba got nominated as one of the best youngsters in Ligue 1. To be nominated in this, it is a great achievement, showing that you're one of the best youngsters in that league. A similar league that has guys like Tchouaméni in there, and all these guys. Like, let's be honest, bro. This guy is a baller.
He is.
Facts.
I love Saliba. The guy is just, he's quality, man.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, Saliba. When we see you back next season, I can't wait. For now, we're going to bring it back to the rest of the conversation. There was something else that we need to discuss. But everyone's excited about Saliba. Thank you, my guy, Arsenal World 86, for the nice comment. Appreciate it. Guys, do me a favor. Keep hitting that like button. We are now at the main event. The Josh Kroenke comments are now going to be discussed. Let's get at least another 10 likes on this comment, right? This video right now. We're currently on 37. Get us to at least 47 in 2 seconds. Come on, you guys can do it. 2 seconds. Just hit those likes. Let's get them up. I'm gonna pull up the comments on what was going on with let me see. Here we go. I found it. So if you guys don't know, this is one of the Arsenal this is one of the guys who represent the club when it comes the fans at the board meetings. So he recently did an interview with Josh, and he spoke in depth. So we're gonna get into this right now. Let's see what he had to say. Right. Oh, let me stop that. Okay. So here we go. As you can see, this is the fan form, right? This is the fan form, and can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it, bro.
Okay, so this is the fan form, right? And here in the corner, you can see what he said. He said he's at the Highbury House, and he just wrapped up the fan forum meeting, and he's headed out on the train. He then said, this is the first meeting. He said, this is the first meeting in a while. Obviously, some of them had to do it via Zoom, Josh Kroenke included, right? They didn't really get an opportunity to ask questions in this meeting, right? Then you have the second one. Josh Kroenke was making excuses and why he couldn't make it. Reason being, Colorado Avalanche were in the playoffs, and he had a playoff game going on at the time, so he couldn't make the meeting, right? Then you go on. Vinay was very positive about the upcoming games and the atmosphere at the Emirates with the upcoming fixtures, and he noted down that the match day demographic has been getting better, right? Then they also spoke about that for the upcoming Leeds game on Sunday, they're going to have 50th anniversary of the 71 team that won the league. They also spoke about the project to fix the roof, the core projects on how they're going to improve the stadium, and what they're going to do for the for September for the September break, most likely. They also spoke about the Amazon documentary, episode 8. What?
I mean, 8 episodes in total.
Will be episode 8 in 8 episodes in total, and Vinay has already set up 4 of them to be aired in the summer, an annual in the autumn time. Okay, so Vinay is very positive that the content will be very good there. Talking about that, then let's get into the nitty gritty. They spoke about ticket prices going up and voting processes on how to elect for the next year, on who's going to be representing each level of tier members for the representatives for the fan forum next year. When it comes to these fan forums, Arteta, hugely passionate in the stadium and the atmosphere, talking about how the fans and everybody have been more involved and how young players are noticing the atmosphere has been flat at times, and now it's a lot better. This is a new project to get fans more involved, right? You have another situation here where they were speaking about tickets for next season, and it's not clear, but they might do 10 games. If you don't attend at least 10 games, you will lose option to renew your tickets going forward. So if you don't attend a minimum 10 games, you will lose your tickets. Like, you have to attend. So it just to make it clear, so people aren't hogging seats just to go to big games and they're not going to the other games. What else did they do? They spoke about stakeholders. They spoke about ticket exchange, trying to improve ticket exchanges. What else did they speak about? Kickoffs. What is this? Okay, ticket exchange again. Disbanding the away ticket scheme to allow more fans to have more inclusion on away tickets. Younger fans definitely notice more younger fans at the home games, with season ticket holders age remaining unchanged though. What else is there? Let's see. Let's get into the transfer stuff. He spoke about the tour to the US. They're going to have training camp in Germany also. And the Premier League is due to start early as the 7th of August because of the World Cup. And then that's pretty much it. Josh Kroenke also had some more comments about transfers. Let me show you guys what he said about transfers. Because Josh Kroenke had some comments about transfers at the fan forum. Okay. Yeah, here we go. So when asked about summer transfer plans, where is it? When speaking to fans, he was asked about summer transfer plans the other day, and where is it? The
one where he says we've got a lot of work ahead of us.
Where is it? I'm trying to find the exact quote so I don't misquote him, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, he did say something across the lines where they have a lot of work ahead of them for the upcoming summer transfer window. And this is
I've got it here. We have plans in place to continue to strengthen the squad. Now having a match day revenue back and having fans in the stadium, that's been great. We continue to provide whatever support we can for Mikel and continue to push for the squad forward to achieve future goals.
Boom. So with all that being said, what do we think about some of the stuff is just PR stuff. And it is good to actually have a dialogue with the fans and the fans forum and everything else around it. It's showing that they're trying to show a little bit more effort. They're trying to do a little bit more. Josh has definitely been more involved in the club than his father has been, and it is a positive sign. It still doesn't change my opinion on the ownership. I still need to see end products, something happening on the pitch before I can say, you know what, these guys are doing something. But you know what? Josh Kroenke seems to get it. he seems to get it a little bit better than his father does. So that's a positive in my eyes. What do you think?
Well, I think Josh is definitely more involved. I really do believe the dynamic is basically Josh, yeah, go and do this Arsenal thing, prove yourself to me, innit? Like, I think it's more that. But when it comes to the Kroenkes, I'm not really upset with them. I've moved my mind aside to the fact that the Kroenke is at our club, because at the end of the day, I don't remember any fan protest that's led to the owners of a club moving away. But with that being said, they backed our manager in the summer. That's facts. I believe I wasn't at the meeting, but I believe when Arteta went to the States in the January, he asked the Kroenkes for money in the summer. Like, let's secure this Champions League spot. And I believe they said to him, do you know what? Just get us into Europe and we'll back you in the summer. If you get us Champions League football, we'll back you more. And I guess we have to wait and see. I think we need a kitty of 200 million this summer. Like, anything less than that, they're not supporting this man.
Yeah, I don't trust the Kroenkes anyway. I actually want them to go, Josh and Stan, because they don't give a shit about the club anyway, bro. You think they don't care, bro? I want to go to the next level. I want to challenge for titles again. That's what I want, man. But these lot, it's their fault for hiring a novice. Like, we should have got an Ancelotti, but no, they got someone cheap. This is why
see this comment right here. We need to keep pressure on the Kroenkes. We don't trust them at all. I agree.
Don't trust
Josh doesn't come to every game. That's true. In my opinion, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. But let me just tell you this: Josh Kroenke and these guys know this is a crucial summer. If we get Champions League football, it's ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
He cannot drop us back down to Europa League level next year.
Nah.
That's all I have to say. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. Big up to everyone who's joined us. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day.
Well, bro, man.
And if you guys don't already know, this is EGTV, and we're gonna be back tomorrow with Hussam and the boys. Obviously, it's gonna be a shaky one after Dabs coming back from Real Madrid. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to EGTV. We've been away for a couple days, but do me a favor, guys. Hit those like button, hit those subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about the content in the comment section right now. First of all, we've been linked to right and left winger Moussa Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen. We're also linked to highly touted prospect Tchouaméni from Monaco, in addition to Josh Kroenke having a fan forum speaking to the fans about summer transfer targets and other things going on in the summer. Also, Thierry Henry's comments about William Saliba has recently got him divided opinions amongst fans. But also, William Saliba, congratulations for being nominated as one of the best young players in Ligue 1. Gabriel Magalhaes has rejected a move away from Arsenal from several clubs. We're going to be talking about Lautaro Martinez possibly coming to the Premier League, and could he be coming to Arsenal? Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford could be coming to Arsenal also. Guess what? Thomas Partey could be back. And should we give Mohamed Elneny or Eddie Nketiah a new contract?